ATO working day at Ukraine Crisis Media Center. The topic of the first press briefing is social rehabilitation of ATO soldiers, business that helps soldiers return to civil life. Our speakers are Volodymyr Voznyi, former volunteer of Donbass battalion, Ruslan Kidalov, former volunteer of Donbass battalion, director of Consumer Services Center Atoshka, and the representative of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Ruslan is given the floor. Welcome on stage.
Добрый день.
Good afternoon. Ruslan Kidalov. I was born in Novoukrainka. Starting from October 2014, I served as volunteer in Donbass battalion. From February, we were recruited to the army again, and from March we served in Mariupol, in Shirokine. We were at the positions, and in April, because of health issues or by order of commanders, we were demobilized. What can I say? Now we open this project. Good afternoon, Artyom. I am Artyom. I was born in Kiev and I was raised in Kiev. I was before demobilization. Before mobilization, I had some repair shop, and then Maidan started. There was no work, and there was mobilization to the Armed Forces of Ukraine. I first was trained as the operator of rocket systems. Then I was sent to the detached motorized brigade, and as Ruslan, I served in as an artilleryman. We supported our servicemen, and after the service, through Facebook, I found an announcement provided by Ruslan about the organization of the Center of Household Services, and I contacted him because I had to restart my peaceful life somehow. So we have some prospects. We are going to work and help each other. Volodymyr, could you tell us something about it? Good afternoon. I am Volodymyr. I was born in Kiev. And from October 2014, I voluntarily joined armed forces. I served in Donbass battalion as a reconnaissance officer and sanitary worker of the 3rd company. And the project of this household repair shop, we had this idea while being in service. We discussed these issues, and then we now try to introduce it into life. This is rather difficult, but I hope we will succeed. We will have broad spectrum of service, so furniture repair and jewelry repair, shoes and other goods repair, and also some designer projects, and I hope that there will be some laundry and clearing the furniture. So the issue may be to Ruslan. Question to Ruslan about the idea and of the creation of the center, and about the activities and the prospects for the center. As Volodymyr said, each of us whether it is armed forces or volunteer battalions, everyone think about his activities, what he is going to do in the times of peace. So we didn't notice the prices then. And now we are surprised because prices went up many times. So many people cannot be employed. They believe that they have some issues and they are not provided with employment. And we contact our guys, the veterans. And for example, if a person is 25 or 30 years old and he's a veteran, and we thought about these issues. We contacted Volodymyr. Igor is not present today, and we will be here in Kiev. It's easier for us to pay rent if we are together, and when people come to one specialist, they will notice another specialist, so people will have quality services. And we will provide these quality services. So some people do not want to provide quality services, but we are ready to provide them. So we want to provide quality services for people. We demobilized in April this year, and we were dealing with some document issues or some health issues because people had some injuries, and we got the premises 2 weeks ago, and also we work now for about a week. Artyom heard about this, and he was a jewelry specialist, and he wanted to work in this sphere. And now we say this is also they provided some household services, for example, repairing a socket, repair some chandeliers, or some people say that you defended us there in the ATO area, and now we want you to help us here. So this is good. And we wanted to invite more guys. We are going to broaden our activity. Of course, it is difficult to do anything at once. And I hope that people with experience will help us. Maybe there will be some specialists who can repair laundromats, or who can repair fridges, or air conditioners, computers, telephones. And we want to invite electricians, plumbers. And I know from people that, for example, they invited a person to repair some tap, and this person asked for about 500 hryvnias for the service, and it's difficult for our people to pay such high prices. So also the families of ATO services who didn't return, so we provide them with free of charge help. Of course, they should provide materials because we do not have those suppliers of these materials. Of course, they will pay for this, but the work is for free. So this is our help to those guys we served with. We had those people who died at our positions, and the relatives maybe their parents are old, and we try to help these people if we can, because it's difficult for us to go somewhere, but in Kiev or in the suburbs, we can provide this assistance to these people. We try to help. Thank you, guys. One more question to you. And what about the number of workers that you have now, and where is it? Where is your center? We have 4 people 3 founders, and the 4th is Artyom. Also, there are other guys, but I contacted them. I know the information about them, and then we are going to address them. And if we have the possibility, if we had these vacancies, these guys would be able to join us. But now we are 4 people. What is the address? Kiev, Solominsky region, Garmatna Street 18, 4th entrance, and we will have all the banners, so we will be able to find us. So we are in process. We understand that you work only for a week, but what about the statistics? What was the number of services provided? So we have requests each day. People phone us 2-3 calls a day, and now we have several orders, and in prospect, step by step, each day we have more clients. For example, for repairing furniture, or just to provide minor repair works, repair of clothes or other things. And as to furniture, they phone us. Also the repair of fancy goods. So we have several calls a day. Yesterday they called us, today they called us, so people call. I will continue this topic. About shoes, Igor have some orders. And we have preliminary order. People will come and bring the shoes, and also about fridges. We do not have the specialist, and we invite people from other places. So a woman saw that we are ATO participants, so she wanted to get the service from us. And also I would like to thank those people who make reposts. We have our page on Facebook, and this is for free people address, and they ask that they say that they can make a site for us. So we should go step by step. We have a concept, but we should discuss it. We don't have enough time, but we thank those people who repost. We have friends, real friends, and also friends through the net. Some people just write, they say this is a wonderful idea. So 1,000 hryvnias or 10,000. So people, they support us. Not only money is important. So people repost us, and this is wonderful. This is great contribution in our cause, because it's rather difficult for us. We know a lot, but there are different issues we do not know about. We are all people, and we cannot know everything. So here is the jeweler, and he can repair a socket, and he can hang a chandelier, and there are people who started work, and for example, some person rejected the order, and for example, people refused the order, and they canceled the order, and people got disillusioned in their course. But there are people who help with advice, with recommendations, maybe with some legal matters. Or maybe they can tell where you can start from. People can provide some tools, So you should go forward, not stay at one place, and people will support, and you should show yourself, to tell about yourself. Maybe it's difficult to create a business plan, and the business plan sometimes doesn't work in reality, so we should go forward. Several questions to you. So the site will be, and we have also some page in the net, Center of Household Services, that is called Atoshka. Can you tell us about your hotline? I do not remember the numbers now. And yes, the number. We have live and MTS services, and we have Kyivstar services. And we have also, we will put all this information on our page. And we will introduce new number also to our Facebook page. And we have on our page post, people can directly phone to Volodymyr or to Igor. And their numbers are there on the site. You can contact them directly. And we invite the guys to participate. Let's do it together. We could be there together so we can work together. So you can change yourself and other people will join for the better. So did you get, or do you plan to get assistance, financial assistance from state institutions? I heard, did you address? I was in city administration about with issues about land, and there was a person, I do not know his name, but it was Volodymyr. He served in Aidar battalion, and as I understood, he deals with social economic issues, and he said that there is an order or decree that provides money to ATO servicemen. So if a person addresses to a social policy department, I addressed to deputy director. She didn't know about it. I addressed data specialists. They do not know about it. There was no secretary. Then a person who is secretary, he said he didn't know about it. And maybe this orders, so there are many issues. It's difficult to work with money that you do not own. We do not wait for money. We thank those people who supported us by reposting. This is great. We thank them. And also some people can provide us with some tools or some premises, because if we broaden our activity, this premise will not be enough. And also tomorrow I will be in Kamarova 7, and I will try to solve these issues, and we will tell that we wanted to work with these guys who want to work with us and who do not have work. So maybe we will find understanding in this.
I would like to add, taking into consideration the profile of our work, we would like to invite to cooperation designers. We invite designers to cooperate with us, designers of interiors of premises, We need designers. This person joined us, Artyom joined us, and what we can propose to the guys who are willing to become our staff. Of course, come to us. We invite you because employers are afraid to hire ATO's former ATO soldiers. So not everyone is ready to hire persons who can be mobilized anytime, because we have special skills of warfare. So we invite you to join our staff. Are there any more questions? Newspaper fact, Osipchuk. Was it difficult for you to found this company? What about lending, hiring of premises? We didn't take any loans. There were some money which we saved, and there were also those payments paid us upon demobilizations, which are paid by government to all demobilized soldiers. And now we work in the basement. We rent the basement premises, but we are satisfied with this. We wish you every success, Guy.